What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and thank you for joining me for something a little bit different today. I have recently knocked out about 4 or 5 straight fast food reviews, so I decided to mix it up a little bit, end the weekend off with a Totino's Party Pizza Classic Pepperoni video. But this is basically a video to kind of show you what I do with my Totino's Party Pizzas. I very rarely just eat them straight out of the bag like Totino's intended. I always like to doctor them up in different ways depending what I have on hand. So without further ado, let's get into the Totino's Party Pizza hack. All right, so there you go. Here is the back of the package. It's telling you could try it in a toaster oven. We will not be doing that today. I'm doing it in a regular convention oven. It is set to 450 degrees per instruction. It is telling me to bake 10 to 12 minutes or until cheese in center is melted. And the main reason I add things to this, if you are familiar with these pizzas and a lot of frozen pizzas, a lot of the times you take them out of the bag and there may not be enough cheese or enough toppings for your liking. So why settle for the way it comes out of the bag? If you have things around the house, mix it up. All right, so for the people out there who are not familiar with these Totino's Party Pizzas, I wanted to give you a look at the crust on the bottom side. You can see the perforated holes right there, and this just adds to the flaky goodness that I really do enjoy with these party pizzas. So a little bit different than you might be used to. That's definitely what separates it from the rest. So yes, this is how it came out of the bag. So I like to kind of rearrange the pepperoni so I can possibly get a pepperoni in just about every bite if I can help it. So let's kind of mix it up like that. And there you go. So I have the oven heated up 450 degrees, 10 to 12 minutes. So that's all ready to go. Now we need to get this thing doctored up. All right, so first thing I like to add is just a very small amount of Mexican taco shredded cheese. Now what this does, it just gives it some extra flavor on the bottom, that kind of spiciness that I like, but I don't overdo it because I'm going to be putting some other cheese on top of it, but I like to have that on as a base just to give it a little bit of flavor. So here we go, we'll just add some of this taco seasoned cheese right there. So next we're going to move on to, you guessed it, mozzarella. Okay, so the next step is adding a generous amount of that mozzarella. As you can see, the Totino's Party Pizza does come with a decent amount of cheese, but when it melts, trust me, it's not enough. All right, so there we go. Like I said, a generous amount of that mozzarella cheese. And what I love about this hack is you're getting 2 flavors of cheese, the Mexican and the mozzarella on top of the pepperoni, kind of wrapping them, a little gift for you. So when you cut into it, all of that pepperoni goodness will be encapsulated in cheese. So now what we're going to do is throw this into the oven, like I said, 450 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. I like to go about 10, check it out, and then I kind of monitor it for a couple minutes, but here we go. All right, so here it is out of the oven. It was about 10.5 minutes, very close to 11 minutes. There are only 2 other things that I add to the top of this, sometimes 3, but the first is leaf oregano and the second is black pepper. All right, so there's the finished product. You can see I added a little bit of the black pepper as well as the oregano, and we have some like caramelization on the edges there. It came out really, really nice. And like I said, this was just a little bit under 11 minutes. So there you go. All right, and since it is square, I like to cut them in 4 squares. Very reminiscent of the Little Caesars pizza that I just reviewed. And you can check it out right there, the finished product. Yep. And if you look close right down in there, you can see like the layers of the flaky crust on the bottom over there. This smells amazing. All right, so thank you everyone for checking out this impromptu little video. I wasn't gonna be on camera, unshaven, you know, kind of relaxing, a little overcast day. But there you go, had to make some comfort food. So definitely let me know in the comments below, do you do anything like this? Do you doctor your food the way that you get it, especially frozen pizza? Please let me know, I am interested to see. I did mention that there was a third thing that I sometimes do with this. I sometimes will drizzle some ranch dressing on top of this. Legit. But let's give this a taste because I could not leave you without giving you a taste of my own medicine. Pizza. Here we go. All right, so again, I am not reinventing the wheel. I mean, this is cheap frozen pizza. Check out the bottom right there, like I said, the flaky crust. But because I grew up on this and I love kind of making it different each and every time, I am partial to this. The crust makes it for me. Again, I am a pizza aficionado, and this is definitely not pizza that I would put up on the higher echelon of pizzas. I am going to reiterate that. But for a frozen pizza, the way I grew up on, doctoring it the way that I did, I'm a fan. All right, so I'm gonna finish this. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. That's it.